This is the Iowa Weather Report for Sunday, December the 23rd, 2012. Now, our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At noon today, we have a vortex over eastern Canada with the remnant of the snowstorm that came through a couple of days ago, and mainly a zonal flow across most of the country, so temperatures will stay a few degrees below average. Highs in the 20s to lower 30s, a few degrees cooler than yesterday, however, but still a few peaks of sun out there. And maybe a few flurries here Monday with a disturbance that'll be moving through mostly during the morning hours. By midday and afternoon, it'll be pushing off to the east here on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, we have another storm well to our south, and that's going to, more or less around here, enforce the cold air, so temperatures for highs will be down going into the teens, lows near zero. That storm runs northeastward, bringing some snow into the Ohio Valley, maybe as close as Illinois. We may see a few clouds out of that on Tuesday night into Wednesday, but still fairly cold in the teens, even here into Thursday as that storm moves into New England. Some lake effect snow. Another storm develops over the southern Rockies with some snow breaking out well to our west. That moves in here on Friday, but it looks fairly weak and maybe a few flurries or light snow showers. Accumulations, if any, are going to be very light, and temperatures still remain cooler than average. And even as we head to next weekend, that system moves off to the east into the Great Lakes, but most of the precipitation looks to remain over the south and east, and more cold air comes down. Even a week from today, on the 30th, we still have pretty much a trough over the northeast, a trough over the west, a little bit of a ridge around here, but that doesn't mean warm weather. That means still remaining fairly cool, high pressure overhead. That means cold nights and relatively sunny days, and highs around 20 or so if this pans out. A couple days later into Voodoo here, this is January the 3rd. We have a trough axis and some energy off the mid-Atlantic coast up to the Great Lakes. Bit of a ridge around here, but ridges in January mean it warms up to about 30. And some southerly winds and sunshine, but 30 degrees isn't like it was a couple of weeks ago when we had 40s and 50s. And at the end of the forecast on the 7th, we have some storm systems to watch. We have one over the Ohio Valley, one moving into central and southern California. And with that, this first system, that could be bringing some snow maybe in around the 4th or 5th of January, and another one we might have to watch, but these could go away on the very next run, so we'll watch for any trends. Last night's satellite image showed some cloudiness to our south, a bit of a disturbance there that'll bring a few showers to the south and east. Some cloudiness over the northern Rockies into the west with the next storm system there. Watch warning map from last evening. Fairly quiet across the country. Some winter weather advisories across the Rockies and into the Pacific Northwest. Some winter storm warnings along the Sierras. And some frost and freeze issues over the Florida Peninsula. QPF chart precipitation over the next 3 days. The 5-day wouldn't load. This is through Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock, showing maybe a few flurries may bring some precipitation around here, but most of it will be to the south and off along the Pacific coast.